Hi there, it's me, and we are taking a look at Hearthstone. First time streaming this game, and it's really one of my favorites. I was worried about streaming this game because it's so popular amongst, professional streamers, and I am by no means a professional Hearthstone player, but I enjoy playing it nonetheless, and these days if I'm playing a game, I'm streaming it. So the only way I'm really going to get to play Hearthstone is to stream Hearthstone, and we'll see how I do, for better or for worse. So let's get to it. A new set has come out, Witchwood. I have one card from Witchwood, which is the free legendary they give you for logging in, and I got Duskfallen Aviana. Some called her Tweety. She didn't take it well. So yeah, on each player's turn, the first card played costs 0. I'm not a big fan of cards that benefit both players. In this case, your opponent always benefits first, because obviously this would be the first card you play on your turn, which means the next card you play would not benefit from this card. Your opponent would get the first benefit. So, really hard card in my opinion to get value out of. I mean, it does have 7 health, so it has a fair chance of surviving till your turn, but it's just not going to be fun when you play this card and then your opponent gets to play a free card and then kill your Aviana and you don't get the benefit yourself. So you'd obviously need a way to protect this card or something like that. Just seems like a really difficult card to take advantage of. Obviously, you could make your deck benefit from it more than your opponent's by putting a lot of really expensive cards in your deck. For instance, you could put in, Ironbark Protectors, an Ancient of War, stuff like Volcanosaurs and Alexstrasza. You play Alexstrasza on turn 5 or even turn 4, depending on if you get Innervates off and stuff like that, but I don't know. It just seems like a difficult card to play, in my opinion. At any rate, that is how much I know about Witchwood, pretty much, at this point. Pretty much all of my decks all of my go-to decks are now wild. The 2 that aren't are still wild decks. I just haven't replaced cards. I mean, my Kingsbane Rogue, I only need to replace 3 cards to make it standard again, but I don't know where to go with that yet. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, there are some good I'm sure there's some good cards to replace, like the Squid Face. Like here, Cutthroat Buccaneer would be an easy replace for the Squid Face. I don't know if there's anything that great to replace Thistletea. I'm already running Mimic Pods. I don't know. It's something to work on. I do like drawing cards. The more cards I draw and the more cards I play, I feel the better chance I have of winning the game. At any rate, yeah. So, nope, we're not going to do that yet. Rogue, by the way, is my favorite class. in Hearthstone, probably followed by Hunter. And I will need to figure out what to do with my Hunter. This deck's actually already standard. Oh no, it's not. Alley Cat, Grandmother, Rat Pack, Infested Wolf. So yeah, a lot of things need to... This deck probably just needs to be completely remade, because those are all staple cards for what this deck used to try to do. Anyways, yeah, we'll be figuring all of that out eventually. First thing we need to do, they do give you 3 packs of Witchwood just because it's a new set. So we're gonna open those packs up first here. They're just dying to be opened. Did you see that? They shook. They're like, open me! Look at that. Alright, so we're gonna open our 3 packs of Witchwood here first. Let's take a look at what we got. I always open commons first. So Rebuke, enemy spells cost 5 more next turn. That's an interesting control card. Ferocious Howl. That seems decent. You draw a card and gain some armor. Swamp Bleach is a lifesteal. That actually looks like it could go in my Hunter deck. Druid of the Scythe is a choose one card. You can either have Rush or Taunt. Rush is the new mechanic. That's the word I'm looking for. The new mechanic in this set. It's basically charge light. It can attack minions the turn it comes into play, unlike charge, which lets you attack anything the turn it comes into play. It'll be interesting to see how that works out. And the rare we got is a Militia Commander, which also has Rush, and it's got 3 attack the turn it comes into play. So it's a 5/5 with Rush the turn it comes into play, and then it goes down to a 2/5. So I have no idea how good Rush is yet. First impression, that doesn't seem that fantastic, but I guess we'll see. Alright, second pack. We've got Fell Soul Inquisitor, Lifesteal and Taunt. So, a little overcosted, I think, but that should see some play, at least in Arena. We've got Witchwood Apple, which adds 3 2/2 treants to your hand. That actually synergizes really well with that card we saw that draws you a card and gives you an armor for every card in your hand, because this is going to put 3 cards in your hand, right? We've got a Fiendish Circle, just 4 mana, summon 4 imps. We got a Witch's Apprentice. I gotta sneeze, and I'm fighting it every step of the way. No sneezing on the stream. Yeah, Witch's Apprentice. A 0/1 taunt that adds a random shaman spell to your hand. Not sure how to value that one. And then our rare, another Militia Commander. So we've already got both our Militia Commanders, at least. Got that out of the way. And let's open our third pack here. Let's see. We've got a Quartz Elemental. Can't attack as long as it's damaged. It's a priest card, though. Interesting. And we got a Blink Fox, which is great because I've always tried to build a rogue thief deck where you grab cards from your opponent's class, and it seems like there's some good ones that rotated out, but some good ones that rotated back in. I still don't know if there's a way to make it work very effectively yet. I guess we'll see, because I'll probably be making another thief rogue deck at some point. Another Swamp Swamp Leech. A Furious Etten. That doesn't seem too bad. And for some reason... Oh, I said Furious. And Siri thought I said her name. And I did not. A 5/9 Taunt for 7. Seems playable. And then the rare is a Bonfire Elemental. 5/5 for 5, already fine. And if you played an Elemental last turn, draw a card. So that's a good card. That's pretty decent. Probably a lot of mages gonna run that card. Alright. So those are the free cards I got. Not much. I guess we could start by trying to do the Tavern Brawl. I have not done it yet this week. So let's try and win our first classic pack, shall we? And let's choose Rogue, because that's my favorite class. Now I'm coughing on the stream. I am so sorry. Alright, here we go. My first game of Hearthstone post Witchwood. Every card in the deck is going to be a Raven Idol. So we'll go ahead and keep that. Alright, so let's start by grabbing a minion. And let's grab... something we can play next turn. How about that? Jade Swarmer. I feel like you have a disadvantage going first in this arena because your opponent gets a coin, so he can discover 2 spells on his first turn if he wants to. My opponent chose not to. Alright, so we're going to be aggressive and just throw the Jade Swarmer out there. Because we can. I like to try and be aggressive in this arena. We'll see if it pays off. Probably not. My opponent can discover 3 cards on this turn if he wants to. He chose not to. Alright, so we're going to discover another minion. Get some minions out on the board. Let's see. Biteweed would probably be pretty good. We can get a 3/3 Biteweed out and discover a couple cards next turn if we want to. And let's go ahead and discover a spell. Let's grab... grab a Shadow Strike in case he plays something big. And then another minion. Let's go ahead and grab a Fel Orc Sulfine. Why not? Not getting great cards so far. Alright. So, we can discover 2 cards and play our Biteweed. That's probably the play, but let's see what we discover here. Let's grab a spell. We can pickpocket. That sounds pretty cool. So let's grab a pickpocket, because we could just play that a whole bunch. And then... let's grab another minion. Sonya Shadow Dancer. That could be fun. Let's take Sonya. And then we'll drop our Biteweed. And we'll hit him in the face. That's annoying. And he goes right for the face. Alright. So, how can we deal with that 4/9? Really can't do anything about it this turn. We have options. I mean, we could kill it, but that doesn't seem like a good play to me. We could play Sonya and get some dudes back in our hand, but I really think we need one more mana in order to do that. So let's try and grab a spell. Let's see. We could grab a Jade Shuriken. Cheap Shot. Cheap Shot seems good. And let's grab another card, another minion. Let's take Zaril. I'm running out of time, so I'm trying to play quickly here. Let's just cheap shot that and hit him in the face. Probably an incorrect play, but let's see what he's got. He's gonna get to discover another card. And another card. This arena is actually probably one of the more difficult ones in my opinion. He's just gonna discover all sorts of cards. I figure his 4/9 is gonna be beefy enough to survive for quite a while. I probably should have shadow struck it, honestly, to at least shave 5 health off of it. Oh, he went for the face again. That's interesting. So, I could play Sonya and shadow strike his dude. That may not be a bad play. So 5 Sonya. Get my guys back. He's got to kill Sonya, right? We'll get to play another Biteweed. Biteweed actually synergizes really well with Sonya, so that's why we made that play. Pickpocket synergizes really well with Biteweed, so
thank you.
okay, you're welcome. Alright, so this kills this. Boink. We hit you in the face. We discover a minion. Right. All 3 of these are garbage. I guess we'll take Rend just in case. You never know, that might come into play. We can discover a spell. Take a cold blood. And we can play this again. And we can play this guy. And then we can play our Biteweed. A 5/5 for 1 is not too shabby. Okay, that's a decent card. Let's see what else he's got up his sleeve. He's got to have a lot of high cost cards in his hand, I'm guessing. So maybe Rend will do some work. I guess we'll see. Alright, so let's discover a spell. Let's see, we just draw 3 idols, or 4 idols even, if we want to. But another cold blood seems good. I think we'll take the other cold blood. Alright. Let's go ahead and pickpocket. Okay, so we got that. Let's pickpocket again. We got confuse. Interesting. Alright, can't take too long to decide what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. I'm gonna hit him in the face. And let's equip a dagger. And not use it. Probably should have pickpocketed again, huh? What you got? Okay. He's gonna clear the board. Okay, so let's discover another minion. Ooh, a Nozdormu. That seems good. Let's see. We could double cold blood our guy and hit him for 10. But I'm not sure that would be the correct play. Let's play Zaril. What kind of poison did we get? We got deal 2 damage. I could just get really aggressive here. What the heck, let's do it. Let's just get really aggressive here. Guess we could have cast Confuse and made a 2/10. Oh well. I'm sure he's got some bombs in his hand, so this game is by no means even close to being over yet. Okay. So he made a taunt. He's making a really big 5/5 taunt. Unfortunately, that's not going to save him because we can just silence it. And that's game. Alright, so we won the Tavern Brawl. And we got our free classic pack. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Whoops. Oh, we got 3 rares. I probably have all of these cards. I'm still not that close to completing a classic set, but I had all of those cards. So that's 70 dust for that. I've got 2,380 dust, which is probably enough to make some stuff. Well, it is enough to make some stuff. What am I saying? Anyways, I don't know if you're OCD like me and every time you get new cards you've got to mouse over them to get rid of the little numbers next to them. That's a thing I have to do here. So yeah, we're just gonna go through and get rid of all the little numbers. Just getting rid of all the numbers here. The neutral cards are always the biggest pain to do that with because there's so many neutral cards. I suppose I could change it, just change this to Witchwood, and that would have made it a lot easier actually. Alright. So now that's done. I think we should probably play some standard now, which means I need to replace my South Sea squid faces. I don't really want to spend the dust to make anything, so I guess we'll go with Elven Minstrels. Pretty sure I have 2 Elven Minstrels. Yep. And then for Thistletea, maybe we can get another draw a card. So let's see, roll the bones. I don't have a lot of Death Rattle in here, do I? I mean, I've got Kingsbane and Blood Mage. Loot Hoarder, I guess. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I guess Roll the Bones could work. Otherwise, it would be Shiv. Or I could throw another Sprint. I don't know if Sprint even belongs in this deck. See, my pipe dream is to just throw a bunch of Faldori Striders out. In which case, I'm probably doing it wrong, and I should be running return cards. Like Cheat Death would return it to my hand. Or, you know, Youthful Brewmasters, I guess would work good with the Faldori Strider too, in combination with draw cards. I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Draw. Guess we could just throw a Roll the Bones in. We were mostly just Doing this for fun, right? There we go. It's called Draw Death. And it's most likely my death. But, yeah. Might be fun. I didn't really get any road. All I got was a Blink Fox. You can't do anything with that yet. Alright. So let's just have some fun with this deck. I don't expect to get anywhere with it, but I've got a quest. Oh, win 10 games. I thought it was just play 10 games in standard play mode. Well, let's at least try and complete Beatdown. How about that? I don't see myself winning too many games with this deck, especially since I really don't have any cards from the new set yet. But let's see what happens, shall we? Here we go. Worthy opponent.
Valia versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Watch.
Okay, we pretty much always want to mulligan for Kingsbane with this deck. So, I guess we'll hang on to a Shiny Finder. But drawing Kingsbane itself would be much... Well, there we go. That works. We have a turn 1 play. We get to play a Kingsbane.
Here we go.
That works, right? We'll be attacking pretty much every turn with that. Especially since we got a Cavern Shiny Finder. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. Okay. We play our Blood Mage. Or we can roll the bones.
So many options.
I think I like just rolling the bones and seeing what happens. So attack you. Roll the bones.
Job done.
And we drew Valera the Hollow. Next turn will be Shiny Finding. Interesting. We could Fan of Knives and kill that annoying Fae. Fan of Knives, hit it. Probably the way to go.
Many options.
Well, Fan of Knives and kill it.
Here we go.
Not the best play. Kingsbane will be back. We're not really drawing any good cards to buff it, however. Our opponent draws 2 cards. That's a little bit annoying. Alright, but we've got a good play here. We get to Shiny Finder. We get to Kingsbane. And we get to throw poison on it.
Here we go.
We do have a Blade Flurry in our hand if things get out of hand.
An incredible discovery!
Okay. Unfortunately, Shiny Finder is a little less than impressive in against Mage. Alright. So we could Blood Mage, Fan of Knives. Blood Mage is just gonna get toasted by his Fireball. We could Blood Mage Shiv the priest. Let's do that. So we're going to Blood Mage. We get to deal 2 damage and draw a card. We got Sonya and hit him in the face. I am not drawing enough cards. We'll probably Blade Flurry next turn, depending on what he does here. I really don't see this deck winning too many games. All right. So, what we can do here, we could Blade Flurry. That 5/5 is going to be a problem though. We're 1 mana short of Fan of Knives into Blade Flurry.
So many options.
So we have to Blade Flurry here. There's just no way around it.
Choose soon.
So let's Blade Flurry. Oh, it dealt 4 damage because of this guy. Okay, cool. We'll do that.
Here we go.
Got the attack off just in time. We're still not in good shape here. I mean, he's got way more cards in his hand than us. We don't have a lot. That's going to be interesting. Oh, great. That seems a little OP. And I don't see us coming back from that, honestly. I mean, I can Mimic Pod here and hope to draw Kingsbane. I would get 2 Kingsbanes, but let's be honest, that's probably not going to happen. We got a whole bunch of Shadow Steps, which isn't going to get the job done. We can Fan of Knives to draw a card, I guess. Nope. We're pretty much dead. Pretty dead.
We have many secrets.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. I really don't see a way out of this mess. So, he'd have to really screw up in order to lose this card. We can do that. We can do this to make him kill it, I guess, and then Gorgon it. I mean, we could make a whole bunch of them, I guess.
So many options.
But we're just dead here. I'd just be really annoying. He had a counter. That's fine. I didn't even play all my mana. I'm dead anyways. 2, 4, 6, 10, 13 damage on the board, 14 damage on the board.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I'm sure he's got the kill. There's really nothing I can do against that board. Wow. He's gonna empty his board. He's gonna just play everything anyways. I guess that makes sense. Alright. So got no way to draw my big weapon. I mean, I could gain stealth until my next turn. But that's probably still not gonna do it. Right? Even if I give my weapon like poisonous and lifesteal and all that stuff. So, yeah, let's just move on to the next game. Cannot lose stars at this rank. That's a good thing. Alright, well, we dealt some damage to the enemy hero. I feel like this deck probably really needed Cold Light Oracles to work, and of course those are gone, so... Okay, so we got Kingsbane. I like Mimic Pod because we could draw a whole bunch of poison and lifesteal and stuff like that. Well, lifesteal and poisonous don't really matter. But we're definitely keeping Kingsbane. I think I like keeping the Mimic Pod too, actually. Alright. Well, we can have turn 1 Deadly Poison on Kingsbane, I guess. Or I guess a turn 2 Mimic Pod would even be better. Alright. So... I don't think we even need to do a turn 2 Mimic Pod. Well, what else are we going to do on turn 2, though? Alright. Definitely doing this. I think we'll just leave it at that. Turn 2 will Deadly Poison. Maybe draw into something else. He's gonna try and swarm us with dudes, isn't he? Let's see, we got the Strider. Alright, maybe we do just coin the Mimic Pod here. Our other option is to Deadly Poison, but that's not really that big a deal. Alright. So we'll coin the Mimic Pod. Got a couple of shivs. Not the best, but it's something.
Here we go.
Kill that. Next turn we have to Deadly Poison if we plan on attacking. He's got a weapon of his own. Alright. So here... we Deadly Poison, hit him in the face, and then Shiv, I think is the correct play. So. Deadly Poison. Hit him in the face. And Shiv. We got Blade Flurry. Meh. We are going to get to Faldori Strider and Shadow Step him. And we can give our weapon Poisonous if we ever draw it again. Alright, our other option is to Shiv the Wind Dude and see what we draw. That's probably the correct play, actually. So let's Shiv, draw our card, and we can roll the bones. Alright, we got a Shiny Finder. That's good. We can give our weapon Poisonous next turn. Interesting, he had no play there. Alright, so Shiny Finder, Kingsbane, hit you in the face, and end turn. Should have Kingsbane for days. We got another Shiny Finder, and we have a Shadow Step. Okay, he kills our Shiny Finder, shoots us in the face, and that's his turn. Okay. Oh dear, he's not gonna like me. But we are definitely leeching and striding. And hitting him in the face. And that's all we'll do. Tempted to Shadow Step the Strider, but that's really not what this deck is trying to do. Okay, he made one pound. Okay, I probably should have Shadow Stepped. Alright, so we Blade Flurry. That goes back. We Shiny Finder. We get the Kingsbane back out. We hit him in the face. And we Shadow Step the Shiny Finder. We haven't won this game yet. That's a good draw. And our opponent concedes. Alright, well, we somehow got a win with this deck. We needed to deal 5 more damage to our opponent, though. Alright, let's play again. I'm wondering, though, if the Faldori Strider is sort of counterintuitive in this deck, though, because it puts more cards in the deck, which makes finding our Kingsbane harder to do.
Valir versus Garrosh.
But I am drawing a lot of cards.
Watch your back.
Alright, so we're mulling all 3 of these, because we need Kingsbane for this deck to work. And we did not get it. Well, Sonya works really good with the Faldori Strider too. I don't know. No turn 1 play. That's usually not good for us. We get to roll the bones next turn, I guess. Alright, so we're rolling the bones here. Looking for Kingsbane. Didn't get it. We got our shiny finder. So we'll at least have our Kingsbane next turn. And we'll be able to shadow step the shiny finder. I mean, if he doesn't put any threats out, we could just leave the shiny finder out and drop Sonya. But surely he has a threat here. Nope, just 2 armor. Okay. So I'm not even sure we shadow step the shiny finder. I think I just throw him out there. Although that's getting a little greedy, honestly. So maybe not. I think we throw out the shiny finder.
Go shinies.
We drop the Kingsbane. And we shadow step the shiny finder and hit him in the face.
Go.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Okay. So now we can drop the Strider. So let's drop the Strider. And we'll get rid of his other armor. Now if the Strider survives and he drops something I can trade with, we'll be able to Sonya it. So far we haven't done much. But neither has our opponent. So let's see what happens. He's gonna buff his Gnomish Inventor and kill my Strider. Okay, we can live with that, I think. Alright, we have options here. We can hit him in the face, Shiny Finder, Zola, Loot Hoarder. That seems good. Alright, so we'll hit him in the face. Shiny Finder.
Go shinies.
Zola. And Loot Hoarder.
Mind if I roll me?
Sonya could come into play next turn. Unless he kills too many things. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. He's got a fiery war axe.
Back to work.
He's gonna wipe my board.
That was an error.
Interesting play there. Alright, what do we got? Okay. So we can Blood Mage, Fan of Knives, Kingsbane.
Here we go.
So far, we're just trading cards. He's dealt 3 damage to me. Got another Strider coming. Okay. He's gonna get some damage into us now for sure. Alright. That's definitely helpful. Oh, that's pretty nice too. We can give our weapon poisonous. Kill his charger. And drop another Strider. Let's do that.
Here we go.
We've definitely taken some damage. He's gonna gain 5 armor and draw a card. So he's kind of going into protection mode now. He's gonna gain 5 more armor and draw a card. Alright. So he is going full on protection mode now. Let's go ahead and swing in. Drop a loot hoarder.
If I roll need.
I think that's all we do here. I don't think taking 1 armor off with our Kingsbane is going to be that useful. Alright, so he's going to make a big giant berserker. Which we can just kill with our poison. So, let's trade here. See what we get. We got a Shiv. So we could deal 1 damage and draw a card. What else are we doing this turn? Let's deal 1 damage and draw a card. Why not? Okay. Now we can make our weapon huge. We can make this guy poisonous. Kill that. Hit him in the face with a whole bunch of stuff. And Shiny Finder to get our weapon back. Okay, he's trying to draw a lot of cards too. He got a Reaper. So we don't get to Sonya that. Alright, so we can Kingsbane and then Valera. Seems good. So let's Kingsbane. Make sure he only gets one more card. Hit him in the face. And Valera.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
Let's see what he's got here.
It's time for a little blow.
An Armani Berserker. Draws a card. Okay. I see what his game plan is. Let's see what we draw here. Okay, so each time you play a card, transform this into a copy of it. So if we Blade Flurry here, we're gonna get another Blade Flurry. Seems good. So we will hit him in the face. Blade Flurry. Shiny Finder.
Yo, shinies.
Kingsbane. And turn. Okay, he's got a Berserker and a Fiery War Axe. And he gains 2 armor. I don't think that's gonna cut it though. Alright, so this deck worked. There's our second win for our season chest. We dealt 65 damage to enemy heroes, and we got our 10 gold for winning 3 games in a tavern brawl. Alright, I need to win one more game for total dominance. Let's give it a shot. Here we go.
Valera versus Malfurion.
Malfurion.
Protect the one.
Watch your back.
Okay, it's tempting to keep Deadly Poison, but we really need that Kingsbane. For Deadly Poison to be any good anyways, so let's just do full-on mulligan for Kingsbane. And we don't get it. This actually looks like a really bad starting hand. Opponent is still choosing. Is our opponent disconnected? Perhaps? Yep. Well, we get a streak for that, I guess. Hey, there's our win 7 games in any mode. Okay. Let's try that again. Interdimensional rift.
Valir versus awhile.
None can escape my fury. Watch your back.
Alright, going up against another rogue. We definitely don't want the fan of knives. Do we hang on to the shiny finder? We probably do. Although grabbing Kingsbane would be nice. We don't get him. Alright. Nothing to do turn 1. We're up against a mirror match. If we are, we will probably lose because
Hail, friend.
there are... Okay, he's Sinister striking me.
The pleasure is mine.
And throwing out a Goldshire Footman. So, we could Shiny Finder and then Shadow Step him. Which doesn't seem like a terrible play. I mean, we'll be telegraphing what we do next turn. But we need that Kingsbane, right? Alright, so we do that. And just Shadow Step him. This guy is just full-on rushing, apparently. And we've got slow cards in our deck. So we can roll the bones to see what we get, and then Kingsbane, I guess? Or do we just Kingsbane? Let's Kingsbane. Kind of want to save roll the bones to look for Kingsbane again. And put some damage on that. See if we draw into something decent. He got his deadly poison. Okay, so he is playing a very aggressive deck. We can Fan of Knives. But that is all we would be able to do.
So many options.
We could roll the bones and hope to get some poison or lifesteal or something. That's all we would be able to do. Let's Fan of Knives. Let's see what we draw. Elven Minstrel, not gonna help us.
Here we go.
For the king!
Card draw is not in our favor so far. Yep, just keep going face. Okay, that's not gonna help us. So, we can hit him in the face. Shiny Finder, Minstrel, I guess. Seems a little underwhelming.
So many options.
But I don't know what else to do. Okay,
Here we go.
hit you in the face. Shiny Finder.
No shinies.
Of a Minstrel. Kingsbane. Probably gonna lose this game. He's not gonna let us keep those dudes.
I've got a huge
Yep. He is in really good shape, and we are in really bad shape. So, I'm gonna roll the bones, although I don't think there's much we can get that would help us. Deadly poison. At least we can kill something. We'd be able to kill his 4-2, I guess. And why not? Just throw this out as a speed bump.
Here we get you soon.
He should be able to kill me here pretty quick.
One shot.
Alright, we get to draw a card.
Never know what hit him.
He is very aggressive. Very aggressive deck. Okay, so that's not gonna do it. Still lose here. Right? Because even if we shiv this, I guess we could get the lifesteal poison, but we didn't. So,
Here we
that's all she wrote.
I give up.
We did not get what we wanted. I think we need to make a change or two to this deck. Let's take a look at it. I probably need to run 2 leeching poisons. Do I have 2 leeching poisons? I do. Okay, so I need to take something out. Probably the sprint. We're never gonna play the sprint, let's be honest. It seems getting leeching poison is important enough that we want to make sure we can draw it. And I feel like running more Death Rattle would be good. And we've got 4 Death Rattle cards, right? But is there any more Death Rattle that would draw us cards? Because that's what we want to do. We want to draw cards. Illusionist is sort of meh. We don't have a Cursed Castaway. Let's see. Plated Beetle might be okay, but what would we take out for it? I'm not going to make too many changes at once, so let's just hope the extra Leeching Poison does something. Let's try this again. We only need one more win to get our card back for the month. So that is something.
Valera versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
Alright. King's Bane Deadly Poison on turn 1. That's not gonna feel too good. Don't think we need those two. Shiny Finder would be great. Okay. Let's see if our opponent does have a turn 1 play. We're going to kill it. So, Kingsbane, Coin, Deadly Poison, Dead Murloc. Next turn we can throw Leeching Poison on it too, which is great.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so we throw Leeching Poison on it, and we just kill his recruit, right? Is what we do. And we definitely throw Leeching Poison on it. We don't want... He's a paladin, so we don't want to let him buff his guy.
Here we go.
Hopefully we can draw a Shiny Finder.
Reporting for duty.
He's just gonna pump out dudes. Alright. We did not draw what we want. So we're just gonna play out a Loot Hoarder and kill his 2/3. And
Here we go.
hopefully draw our Kingsbane again soon. And Fan of Knives would be good. Oh, we got our Cavern Shiny Finder. So, the play seems pretty straightforward here. Shiny Finder, King's Bane, kill the War Leader guy.
Here we go.
Shadow Step the Shiny Finder. Next turn we have some options. We can Mimic Pod, Loot Hoarder. Okay, he's got a Hydrologist. Primal Fin Lookout. Fan of Knives would be really great here. We did not get it. Alright. So we can Mimic Pod. Seems like a good play here. So let's Mimic Pod. 2 more Shadow Steps. Okay, well, we're gonna have Kingsbane for days. So we kill this. And Loot Hoarder. Blade Flurry would be nice. Fan of Knives would be nice. That's gonna hurt. How are we gonna get through that? Let's see. So we hit it to get its health down. Shiny Finder. Zola? I guess. So we can keep stuff on the board. So we do this to weaken him. Shiny Finder. Zola. Kingsbane. Roll the bones. See if any of this stuff stays alive to throw a Plague Scientist or something. He's gonna have plenty of Murlocs on the table. And plenty of buffed Murlocs at that. Okay. We're giving our weapon lifesteal. That's a big deal. So let's see. We give our weapon lifesteal. We can Plague Scientist. Our weapon already has lifesteal. What am I thinking? We can Mimic Pod. We drew Blade Flurry. Excellent. That is great. Because we can do this. He gets that. We can Blade Flurry. Kill this. Oops. I screwed up. No, we're still okay, I think. Oh my gosh, that is such an annoying card.
Reporting for duty.
Such an annoying card. Alright. Shiny Finder. Kingsbane. We can Fan of Knives. Well, we gotta Shadow Step this guy first. Let's see, we can play this and Fan of Knives, right? Give our weapon Poisonous. Alright, he's probably got me though, let's be honest. That plated Stegosaurus is just ridiculous.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. So we're almost dead. You can play the Shiny Finder for no effect. Vile Spine, that thing.
So many options.
And then we're just dead, aren't we? Maybe not. So. Shiny Finder, no effect.
Shiny.
Vile Spine Slayer, kill that. He gets a big dude. He gets it back with 1 health. And there's really nothing we can do here. So, that's it. We never touched him. And I will be muting my opponents from now on, because for some reason it bothers me when people say well played when I lose. If I say well played, you can say well played.
Valera versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Watch your...
Okay. We don't want any of these cards. And our deck is not very good against Mage. And we drew garbage. So, hey, this might be a quick match. We got a turn 2 Loot Hoarder on the way. Fear my Loot Hoarder. Be sure to kill that lickety split. It's actually not the best target for Fire Blast, honestly. Because I get a card back. Alright. Still drawing blanks. So, have another Loot Hoarder. Okay. Still not drawing my Kingsbane. So, I think we're gonna do this. See what I draw. Got a Shiv. Shiv. Draw a card. Still not what I wanted.
Here we go.
Okay. Not the greatest start. I got a bunch of creatures that are either combo or need a creature already in play to do anything. Yeah. This is just bad. I could Fan of Knives. Or I could Fan of Knives. It's really my only play here. Seems kind of silly to do that, but I'm not drawing what I need.
Here we go.
Probably the biggest problem with this deck, you need to draw good.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Opponent's drawing plenty of cards. Alright, we got a Mimic Pod. Not really what we wanted. We could Elven Minstrel, Shadow Step, Elven Minstrel, and hope for the best. But that doesn't seem like a very good play. I guess there's worse plays, but that's really not what I want to do. Let's Mimic Pod. Great. That's not gonna help. So yeah.
Here we go.
This was probably not the correct way to do this. I mean, we can Leeching Poison Vile Spine next turn.
What to do? What to do? We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yeah, I don't see us coming out of this alive, especially when my hand is too full. Alright, let's move on to another game,
I give up.
because we were not going to win that one. Especially when we lost our shiny finder to having a hand that was too full. I knew this wouldn't be an amazing deck, but we're doing what we can with what we have.
The light shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
Alright. We don't want any of this. We need our Kingslayer. So we need a Shiny Finder or the Kingslayer. We got a Shiny Finder. See if our opponent has a turn 1 play. He does not. Our turn 1 play is going to be coining our Shiny Finder.
No shinies.
Now, a good priest would probably be able to steal my Kingsbane. Or, you know, put one in his hand. Or Theft of Thought, or whatever that card is called. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, I've never actually gotten in with a Shiny Finder. Pretty much always dies. Alright. So, let's Kingsbane it up and go to work.
Here we go.
Next turn, we don't have a lot going on, depending on what we draw. No play. Alright, yeah, we really don't have anything going on. We would drop our Blood Mage, I guess. And if it survives, we'll have a really nice Elven Minstrel play. But I really don't see that happening. not very good draws yet. That's unpleasant. Alright. So, we could Fan of Knives and hope to draw Deadly Poison, which is really pretty unrealistic. So I think we hit him in the face.
More souls.
We Shadow Step him, which lets us play Elven Minstrel.
Once was a man from Gilneas.
We got Sonya, which could come into play. And then we end our turn. Very anticlimactic turn there. He's gonna make a massive dude. That we will be able to Vile Spine at least. But not before he hits us for 10 damage. Alright, so the play here is to drop our free guy. Vile Spine his 10/10. And we can Shadow Step our Vile Spine. Next turn we could Sonya Vile Spine or Fan of Knives Vile Spine if he tries to assemble Voltron again. He's got a 3/5 taunt. And he's hit me in the face for 5. Okay. So, I think we Sonya. Plague Scientist. Seems like the correct play to me. So.
Come, try your luck.
Sonya. Plague Scientist. There we go. And that's it. I'd really like to get some value after that last point of damage with my dagger. That's not gonna do what you want it to do, my friend. So we do this. Right, and then we do this. Oh, we haven't played a card yet. We do this. And then, since we got enough mana... No, yeah, we do the big one. And then we hit you in the face. That'll do it. So we're winning this deck without Kingsbane, basically, so far. Okay. So we can Zola, Sonya. Give you Poisonous. kill you. Get you in the face.
Guess again.
We finally got some poison.
Here we go.
Get some more damage in. Equip a dagger and say go. Another Mind Blast. So his plan with this deck was to rush us down, it seems. Damage and healing. Lots of damage and healing. Alright, so. Everyone to the face.
Guess again.
Look at me.
Here we go.
I need to draw cards. So let's get you out. And let's Mimic Pod. That's interesting. And let's throw you out. Alright. Probably should have played my Faldorai. Nah, it's okay. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Let's see. Just a second here. Alright, our opponent is in the tank.
Meddlesome insects.
He wasn't holding a dragon. That's a bummer. Alright, so. I want to draw a card.
My hand is too full.
Oh, my hand is too full. Oh, because this went to my hand first. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. My hand is too full.
Guess again.
Look at me.
Mind if I roll knee?
Welcome to my well.
Let's see if he can do 10 damage to me. He can make me draw a lot of cards. I'm afraid that's not going to do it, my friend. Alright, so we've got this.
Hey, give me that!
Guess again.
Look at me.
Here we go.
Okay. Got our win. We need one more win to earn the season chest. Six more wins to unlock Lunara. Questionable cards right now. I'm thinking maybe the Mimic Pod isn't what we want. Well, I don't know. Mimic Pod may be okay. I probably need that pirate that gives +1 to my weapon, is what I probably need. Alright, so we're definitely not keeping these three. Do we keep the deadly poison? Deadly Poison's not going to do anything if we don't have Kingsbane. So we do not. Alright. Not a great draw. We can coin a Loot Hoarder, but that doesn't seem good. We want to coin anything, it's the Strider. There's Deadly Poison. So let's run the Loot Hoarder out. Next turn we can coin the Strider. And probably Shadow Step in. We like that play, because that really does nothing. Okay, we got our Shiny Finder. So here, the play seems to be Shiny Finder, Kingsbane, coin Poison, I think. Shiny Finder, Kingsbane, Shadow Step, coin, Poison. Your turn, my friend. And next turn we can either Leeching Poison or Envenom Weapon as the situation calls. Alright, we've seen that play before. So I think we Envenom Weapon here. Because we know he's just going to try and make that light spawn massive, right? So we can Envenom Weapon, and that's really our only play. I guess Leeching Poison would be just as good, right? We could Leeching Poison Shiv and be in pretty good shape. Okay, let's do that. Let's Leeching Poison, Shiv this guy, and then kill it. Oh, not kill it. Make it a 1/1. Sorry. He's gonna heal it. Give it +2 health. So all we did was slow it down a bit. But we still have some good plays here. We can hit him in the face. Shiny Finder, Vile Spine, this guy. We could also Envenom Weapon. Kill it. But then we take damage that way. So I think what we do is we hit him in the face. We Shiny Finder. And we Vile Spine slay his guy. And let's see, what does he decide to do this turn? Does my Shiny Finder get in? He's never gotten in before. He's always been killed. And he dies again. Alright. So, Kingsbane, Strider, Hit you in the face a couple times. We've still got a Venom weapon if we need it. He just wants to play a 6/6. Okay. So we can envenom weapon. Kill it. Hit him for 7. Right? Is the play here? Kill that. Hit him for 7 in the face. And that's it. Another Holy Nova. Priests have a lot of healing. Well, that was fortunate. Alright, so do this. And this. And this. And end our turn. I think we've got this, but I don't know. Priest might have some awesome tricks up its sleeve. Taunt. Death Rattle, destroy random minion, lifesteal. That seems good. Alright, so we do this. We make our Plague Scientist die a hero. I mean, we make our Shiny Finder die a hero. And we get the win.
Here we go.
Alright, we are now a Leper Gnome. And we got the Angry Chickens crate. Cool. Alright. So we've won 5 games in standard play mode now. Are there any changes we want to make to this deck? Shadows, I mean, we want to keep this, that. I guess Loot Hoarder is kinda iffy. Roll the Bones is pretty iffy. Shiv is okay. We want to have an Envenom weapon. Wish we had more card drawing. But there really isn't much, is there? I mean, we could put in another Shiv, take out Roll the Bones for another Shiv, maybe. It's probably the better play. So let's do that. As far as creatures go, we could put Nat Pagel in, I guess. Gnomish Inventor. Don't think we have the deck to make Gadget Zan Auctioneer work. So yeah, there just aren't a lot of card drawing options. I mean, Cheat Death isn't really gonna work. I could see Sap getting some work done. Van Cleef is obviously really good. Could put in another Plague Scientist, but I don't know. I think I don't want to make too many changes at once. So let's just leave it at that. And let's give it another shot here. See how this deck works at rank 24.
Valera versus Anduin.
Lots of Anduin decks.
Life shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
Alright. We don't want any of these, right? We want Shiny Finder or Kingsbane. Got a Shiny Finder. Does our opponent have a turn 1 play?
Is someone injured?
A Northshire Cleric. Alright, so we're gonna coin the Shiny Finder here. See if he's got a Shadow Word Pain.
Yo, shinies.
Does he have a Shadow Word Pain? Nope, he's got a Holy Smite though. He's gonna use the other Holy Smite directly on me. Okay. So our only play here is to play Kingsbane. Because dealing 1 damage to him and drawing a card just isn't gonna get the job done. So let's go ahead and play our Kingsbane. And we'll hit him for 1. Next turn, we don't have much of a play either. I mean, we could Shiv and see if we can draw some poison or something. So he really had no play either. Alright, we can Mimic Pod or Leeching Poison. Let's Mimic Pod, because we're not going to be able to do it next turn. So let's Mimic Pod, and we get 2 Blade Flurries. Whoopity-doo.
Here we go.
We'll see if that actually comes into play at all. So next turn, we probably drop our Faldorai.
Tazdingo. Yes.
Of course, if we drop our Faldorai, he will be able to heal and draw cards, and it gets out of hand, but don't really see another option here. I really think the Faldorai is our best play. because he can't shadow word it. And if it lives, we can plague scientist it. So let's see what our opponent decides to do here.
Let the pain speak to me.
Okay. He's gonna draw a card here. No. That's a weird play. That's a weird play. Okay. So we can Shiv Tazdingo, draw a card, Envenom Weapon. Kill his pain dude. Definitely think this is correct. Shiv you, draw a card. We can Envenom Weapon, kill his acolyte, so he only gets one card. So let's do that.
Here we go. I must choose soon.
Now, hopefully it won't take too long to see our Kingsbane again. Got a couple of card draws in our hand. Let's see what our opponent does here. Yep, we don't like him. Alright. So it looks like we want to Shiv in the face. Shiv him to the face and Elven Minstrel. Kind of an awkward play, but what else are we gonna do? So, Shiv him in the face. Hey, we drew Kingsbane, look at that. And then Elven Minstrel.
There once was a man from the days.
Oh, we got Sonya. And another Elven Minstrel. Okay, this could be interesting. Core Hound. Alright. So we're definitely killing the Core Hound. We can play Sonya to get another minstrel. We just play Kingsbane. Alright, so we're definitely playing Kingsbane. We're definitely playing Plague Scientist. I guess we could play a Leeching Poison? Yeah, let's play Leeching Poison. And we kill this. And we kill this. Alright. So we got Poison and Life Leech on Kingsbane. But it's still only dealing 1 damage a pop. There's the Shadow Word Pain. And he's gonna restore 2 health. And he's got another Tazdingo. Alright. So we can Blood Mage. Right? Blood Mage. We could Fan of Knives to draw a card. But I think I'd rather just Elven Minstrel.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Okay. And we can Loot Hoarder.
Mind if I roll need?
And kill Mr. Taz Dingo. Maybe get some damage on the board here soon. But we have Valera. We could drop Valera next turn. No play. Alright, I think we do just drop Valera. Right? Just hit him in the face. And Valera.
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
Let's see what he's got here. Oh, he's got Ysera. That's not gonna matter though. With King's Bane, it's just gonna kill it. So you get one dream card. Oh, that's good. So let's Deadly Poison. Deadly Poison. Kill Ysera. Could Fan of Knives to draw a card. Let's Fan of Knives to draw a card. We can Fan of Knives to draw another card.
Must choose soon.
Shadow Step you.
Silent death.
Kill that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that.
Man from Gilneas.
Got our Shiny Finder. Excellent.
Must consider. My eyes are open.
Okay, he wants to make a giant dude. Alright, so this is going to be complicated. We're going to Shiny Finder,
No shinies.
right? We're going to King's Bane. We're going to Deadly Poison. Deadly Poison. Right? We're going to Blade Flurry, right? No, let's Gorgon U, right? And we're going to kill you. And then we're going to kill you. There we go. I just couldn't let him make a giant earthen ring guy and one-shot me. Alright, so I think we kill this, and we'll do this, and end our turn, and see if he can come back from that. Alright, we don't get to draw a card. And we did it. Okay, we still need to win 4 more games to unlock Lunaru. Off we go.
Valir versus Lunara.
Alright, Druid game.
Watch your back.
Okay. Mulling all 3 of these. Two Shadow Steps and a Fan of Knives. This isn't going to end well. No, this is not going to be a good game for us. Well, there's a deadly poison. If we ever draw our Kingsbane. Shiny Finder right now would be great, though. He didn't attack. That's kind of weird. Alright. So we just hit him in the face. Make a new dagger. And say go. Because we got nothing. That's gonna be annoying. And we still got nothing. Do we Fan of Knives here just to draw a card? Probably. That's not what we want. Alright. So we got nothing. We can drop the Strider and Shadow Step it next turn, I guess. He's not putting too much heat on us yet. And we got 2 deadly poisons now. Great. Of course, this is just gonna make it even harder to draw our guy. But I still think it's the correct play. And we Shadow Step him. I mean, next turn we can Vile Spine. Oh no, he coined to use his hero power. Isn't that a cardinal sin? Okay, we're drawing all of the tools. But none of the, frustrating. So I feel like we need to Vile Spine that guy, which means we're gonna have to waste a deadly poison on our regular weapon. I really don't want to do that. That's the only thing we can play and cast our Vile Spine. But it might just be the correct play here.
Choose soon.
I mean, we could give our weapon poisonous, I guess. But I don't like that play. So, poison. Destroy that. Say go. I am not thrilled with that play. Okay, he's got a lot of taunt. So, we play you.
Welcome to my well.
We play the Slayer. To destroy that. And we can Shadow Step the Slayer. And end our turn. Still bummed I had to use Deadly Poison on my regular weapon, but I still think it was the correct play.
Now how about...
Still no Shiny Finder, still no Kingsbane. Or Kingslayer. I don't know why I keep saying Kingsbane. It's Kingslayer, right?
What if...
What's Kingsbane? That's something else.
I can't win them all.
Okay. That was unexpected. Unexpected victory there. I have a feeling he conceded too early. Next game. Can't decide what to do with my gold. If I just want to buy some packs of Witchwood, or if I want to use it on arenas. Alright, we got our Kingsbane, and we got our Envenom weapon. I might just hold on to that. Seems good. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hang on to Envenom weapon. Although, mulling for a... Oh great, he's only playing with odd casting power cards. Interesting. Alright, so we run out the Kingsbane and say go here, right? And he's going to be just cranking out massive amounts of armor now, isn't he? That seems pretty strong. And I think we just run out a loot hoarder here.
Mind if I roll knee?
So does he play a 3-drop or does he hit me for 2 more? Oh, he's gonna hit me for a lot more than that. He's gonna hit me for 4 and he's got 6 armor. Alright. So
Hey, give me that!
no point in having poison yet, so we'll hit him in the face. We'll coin our Strider. And then we'll Shadow Step it. You're gonna hit me for 2 more. This is actually a pretty scary deck, isn't it? The amount of armor he can gain every turn is just insane. So, Strider. So we got 6 of those in our deck now. And we'll shiv him to draw a card. Alright, lifesteal. That's good.
Hey, give me that!
Alright. Does he have any minions in that deck? He's got to, right? Wow. He may not have any minions in his deck. He's definitely pouring it on here. So our only play here really is to Envenom and Leeching Poison and do a little bit of damage. I mean, we could Leeching... I guess we could just Leeching Poison and Fan of Knives. So let's Fan of Knives. We drew another Strider. Leeching Poison. And go to work. I gotta get some healing in and get his armor down. We've got another Strider we can play.
Where shall I strike?
Charge. He is going full face. Wow. Okay, we can't combo destroy a minion, unfortunately. We don't have the mana for that. So, we have to trade here. Do that. Do that. Do this. And get this out of our hand. Guess I should have held on to that for the Vile Spine.
Reactor core online.
That works with that? No. Silly, that doesn't work with that. Alright. So. We hit him in the face, Shadow Step, Vile Spine Slayer, right? Hit you in the face.
Hey, give me that!
Shadow Step this. Vile Spine.
Shutting down.
Strider.
Welcome to my web.
And turn. I'm not in the best shape. Gonna make a nice big taunt minion there. Okay. So I can envenom weapon, kill that, kill both his dudes. Okay, so first things first. Envenom.
Here we
Kill
go.
that. Kingsbane goes back. Kill you. Kill you. Hit you in the face. Minstrel.
Once was a man from Gilneas.
And not draw my Cavern Finder. Shiny Finder. I needed my Shiny Finder there.
The scourge will devour all.
Clock's ticking for me. Okay. So, Gorgon copies Minstrel. Vile Spine, that dude. Alright. I'll do that. Vile Spine, you.
Ta-da!
Hey, give me that!
Still alive. Somehow.
I spin the strands of fate.
That's obviously gonna kill everything. If I attack it, that does nothing. Alright, do I have him? Eight, yeah, I got him.
Ta-da!
Phew. That was an interesting game. We are now Argent Squire. Eight games won. Still need to win 2 more. Let's give it another shot here.
Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Watch.
Alright, let's see. Okay. This will probably be our last game because I am really hungry. We don't want any of these. We want Shiny Finder and we want King's Slayer. King's Slayer, right? There's a shiny finder. Oh, look at that. Another shiny finder. Okay. Coin. I don't have a name for my opponent, so did he leave? No, he's there. Looks like my shiny finder is actually going to get a little bit of damage in. Cool. Alright, I could Kingsbane here, but I kind of like just throwing out my loot hoarder. So let's do that. Use all of my mana. Alright, we got a card out of his hand, and we drew Lifesteal. Excellent. So, we can Kingsbane and Leeching Poison, which I think is correct here. Otherwise, we're just Mimic Potting. So yeah, Kingsbane, Leeching Poison.
Here we go.
Say go. We got another shiny finder in our hand. Alright. So here we can Mimic Pod, I guess. Or we can Loot Hoarder. I think I like Mimic Pod here. We got 2 Striders. That's pretty good. Alright. So the 3/6 taunt that can only attack if you have 3 or more armor seems to be a pretty popular card. Oh great, he's got a 5/4 Wind Fury now. I have no immediate answer for that. We can Deadly Poison and Feldori Strider. He's gonna hit us for 10 damage next turn, and there's really nothing I can do about that. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do about getting hit for 10 damage next turn. So, let's Deadly Poison and Strider. And we're just gonna eat 10 damage. Just a second here while my opponent just wrecks me.
Out of my jungle.
More taunt. That hurts. That hurts. Yeah. We're pretty much dead. Pretty much dead because Blade Flurry's not gonna do it. I'm afraid. I can't Blade Flurry and Fan of Knives, so we are not in good shape. By Blood Mage, Fan of Knives, that's not gonna do it. We can gain a little bit of health, I guess, by taking this guy out. We can Blade Flurry.
Too soon.
And we can Cavern Shiny Finder. But I don't think that's gonna get the job done. I still think we're just dead. Ouch. Yeah, we never really had a chance. Never really had a chance. Guess we're not completely dead though. We can shiv this, draw a card. We can equip this. We can give it poisonous
Here we
and kill
go.
that. So I guess we're not completely dead, we're just mostly dead. So much taunt in his deck. Alright, so we can Strider. We could Blood Mage, Fan of Knives. See if we draw a Shiv or something. So let's Blood Mage. Fan of Knives. Draw another Fan of Knives. That works. Alright. And hit him in the face to get some health back.
Here we go.
I think we're still just dead. Great. Okay. We are still not in the best shape. We can Mimic Pod. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can Mimic Pod to see what we get. 2 more, so we've got Shadow Steps for days. So let's do this. Kill the Lich King. Even though it's probably not gonna matter.
Too soon.
Mind if I roll need?
Alright.
Mind if I roll need?
We are still very dead, I think. Oh, great. So he's got a 10-10 that costs 10, basically. Alright. So, we hit you in the face. We Shadow Step you. We do this. Do this. Okay. We do this to get another Calm Down, I'm a Doctor.
Such a perfect specimen.
And we drop you. And we say go. I still have Valera the Hollow.
What to do? Who dares defile this ancient land?
All right. So I think we gain some health. So we're gonna do this. We could Valera this turn, but I think I need to kill some things. So let's hit you in the face. Shadow Step. Do this. Kill this. We're gonna have to let him draw a card, I'm afraid. Because I can't keep taking damage.
Welcome to my web. Look at me.
And let's Shadow Step you.
Here we go.
Hit you in the face. Ah! I messed up. I meant to replay the Strider. I took too long. I'm sure he's got a lot more taunt in his hand. There's his 10-10 draw card. Alright. So we play you.
Welcome to my web.
We play you.
Try your
We do this. And we do this.
Look at me.
And let's do this to try and get
There once was a man from
Kingsbane
Gilneas.
back. Still alive.
My will is not my own.
There's a 4/7.
Let the pain speak to me.
Okay. We are still in this. There's Kingsbane. I think we've got it. I think I just need to play this to copy that. Then we play this to give him poisonous. We kill that. Face, face, Kingsbane, face. Whew. That was a rough game, but we did it. And we made level 56 with our rogue. So we got a golden voodoo doctor. Alright, and we got 9 out of 10 wins. So not too shabby for my first time playing Hearthstone in forever. It's time for dinner, so I'm going to take a break, and eat something. When I come back, we'll probably do some more Final Fantasy 15, okay? So I'll see you soon, alright? You guys take care. Bye now.